Everyone is talking about what happened to these three men right here. Three friends watching a Chiefs game, Kansas City, and then just all three found deceased, frozen. And no one can tell us why, how this happened. This story is going bananas. How can three best friends be found frozen by one of the wives? I'm going to explain the full scope, the full story here on Chronicle. My name is Noah. Welcome. We talk about crime, trending topics, news, you name it. You know, this story caught my attention because there's, so far from what we know, no lead, no nothing. No one has been arrested. The person who they originally suspected, nothing. No foul play was involved. Nothing. Zero. So that's what we're going to be talking about here on Chronicle. We're going to try to find something, scoop, and then see the true story on how this developed from just 6 days ago, 7 days ago, up until now. We're going to go in order. I'm going to start immediately without being boring, wasting your time. But imagine one of their wives wondering, where is my husband? Where is my husband? It took one wife who was so concerned about her husband to go and find that house, knock on the door, and be like, where is my husband? But here is the kicker. No one answers the door. She finds it on her own. That's completely sad. Let's watch some videos. Let's get into the heart of the story. Let's find out what in the world happened to these three men. Let's get involved.
One person is found dead on a back porch in the Northland. Police then discover two more bodies at the same home.
Happened. This home, this image, like I have been studying, and I'm like, how can your friends froze and you not report it? Something is not right here. Something is wrong. His friends, Willis, you see, the three guys, the three images that I showed you was friends, and I'm gonna get back to the video with this guy right here. This guy who is a scientist, I have his full report right here. He is actually a very successful, Jordan R. Willis is his name, PhD, senior principal scientist. Sorry, photo's kind of messed up here. Of friends with the three gentlemen you see here. Sorry, a little cut off, but yes. Friends are frozen. You see the puzzle is coming. You see what I'm saying, guys? This is not making any sense. Do me a favor, before I continue the video, we progress. Please hit the like button for me on YouTube, subscribe, and share. I saw people actually share it to their Twitter. I liked your status. Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate that very much. Facebook, do me a favor, hit that like, hit that share button for me. Trust me, as I continue this story, you're going to be like, what? How? When? This is crazy. And my love and my support and condolences go out to the families of these poor victims. These poor victims you see right before you. This gentleman right here is not a victim. He's still alive. Jordan Willis, but not charged. Nothing, no foul play, police says. Now, I'm not here saying that he did do something, but I'm also not here saying that he did not do something. Something is very, very wrong here, guys. And I need you to understand this. Keep watching this. You're going to be like, wait, how was that possible? Pay attention. Thank you for liking and sharing. I really appreciate that. This woman that went to go look for her husband, shout out to that lady. That's exactly what a wife does. That is exactly what a wife does for her husband. She did not play. She went to this house, started banging on these doors, and was like, yo, where is my fiance? They was about to get married. Brianna, thank you for adding me on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you. Listen to this.
Around 10, a person went to this home looking for her fiance. There was
That's the wife.
no answer. She went around the house and broke through the basement and found
You damn straight. That's right.
a body on the back porch. She called police, and when they got there, they found 2 more bodies in the back.
So when she went to break into the basement, so she saw it on the porch of the backyard, she was like, yo, what the hell? What the hell? So she called the police, and the police made the discovery of the 2 additional bodies. But guys, you need to understand, 3 bodies discovered. 3. Not 1, not 2, 3 of friends who went over to the house. They all just mysteriously passed away, frozen. So you mean to tell me that the chances of 3 guys watching the Chiefs games, drinking, they're all just froze? Not 2 at least, not 1, but all 3? But frozen as what the guy, Jordan Willis, says. I'm going to get you guys up to speed here. We're going to get this together. This is the first day we're talking about it. This movie, this story is everywhere. Keep listening.
Out of the arrest in a frightening.
Look at that. Frozen to death. We're working on the timeline right now, okay? So we're going from when it happened. We got videos to cover. You guys don't want to miss this podcast because this is a crime. Or no foul play has been committed. But what do you think? From hearing about it so far, guys. So far, 3 guys, all 3 dead. Now, this happened, I believe, on the 7th of January, following up until now. Guys, this just happened. This ain't old, all right? This is new. But why was the 1 body separated from both? The men that were found frozen were these 3 men right here. Something is very off about this case. This is suspicious. Becky New says on YouTube, my ex-fiance died from carbon monoxide poisoning. Did he die outside, Bree, or inside? And I'm sorry about that. I had to move from Facebook and it wouldn't stop freezing. Is that still happening? Let's continue because this, I'm telling you, I told y'all this is crazy. Let's keep watching. Let's keep watching. This is crazy. Wow. Wow. Think about this for a second. 3 guys frozen. Like, so if I'm outside, right? Chat, if I'm outside, chat, I'm going to know when is it enough. Like, even if we all drinking, one of us knows to go inside or some. You know what I'm saying? Frozen. Like, what's stopping them from going inside? You cannot tell me. This is suspicious as hell. Now, I see a couple of things what people are saying about drugs. Guys, so far, those are rumors. Remember what I tell you guys about? We got to be careful when talking about a case. People are talking about things, but we don't know if it's true. But what we know what's true is weird. It's strange. What we know that is fact is strange. Me drinking, okay, I get a little numb. Me drinking, I get a little numb. I do. But 3 of us are going to be like, you understand what that, you know what? You understand what I'm saying? 3 of us. You don't, all 3 coincidentally just don't freeze. Outdoors. It was below temperature. We got some facts here that I do got some things that are facts and that we know. If they went unconscious, they wouldn't have froze to death. But how, Kathleen? You guys see, we got to ask how, when. What, you understand what I'm saying? Helen says on Facebook, the odds of all three of them being intoxicated and that they would have passed out and all frozen to death is very slim. That's what I'm saying. If one person is heavily intoxicated and frozen, we can understand that. 2, maybe 3. One of them is known to be at least less drunk. One got to take a piss and pass out in the bathroom. One was like, okay, I'm going to go into bed. Something is very wrong in this case. Very wrong. Very. Somebody said maybe an alien encounter.
Marquez was home.
How the hell do you answer the door for police but nobody else? What the hell? Wait a minute. These guys, well, 3 of them, it's this one, and this one. So the second one, the 4th one, and the 5th one. How do those 3, wait a minute, time out. Wait, whoa. The police, how did the police knock on the door? And then Jordan opens the door in his boxers. But why did the wife bang on the door? Wait a minute. Didn't their phones ring? How you didn't hear that? Wait a minute. Doesn't he have dogs? Hold on. This does not make any sense.
David Harrington went over.
So I'm going to assume no injury whatsoever. No injury. Nothing. Just straight. It could have been something that they ingested, something stuck. You know what I'm saying? The medical examiner would have said something like, it would have provided a statement if they found something, like asphyxiation or gunshot wound, stab, nothing. Nothing? We got nothing? Well, we're working up a timeline right here, okay? We started from 6 days ago. Now this is 1 day ago. It's jumping. Remember, this happened January 7th. From what we know, how wasn't he charged? Jeanette says they were found at his home. Police said they found no foul play, Jeanette. Nothing. Facebook, do me. I told you the story's crazy. I told y'all. This is why I'm gonna need your help, okay? Everyone watching on YouTube and Facebook, hit that like for me, Facebook. Hit that share. Tag one friend, just one. One friend for me, okay? We only have 37 shares. Okay? Let's try to get to 100. My beautiful people over at YouTube, hit that like button for me, share, and hit the subscribe button. That means a lot to me. Were they drugged just hopping on? We don't know anything. That's why we're waiting for a toxicology report. We don't know anything. This just happened about a week ago. A week and a half. Precious. Thank you so much for the 100 stars, Precious. I appreciate that. I'm reading YouTube comments. I know I see a lot of YouTube comments. I know right now we can also speculate. I think drugs. Yeah, this is all speculation and theories, guys. You absolutely have that right to say that anytime you want during this podcast, okay? Margaret said I shared. Thank you. Becky News says, right now we can also speculate. I think drugs, drugged or carbon monoxide. I can't think of any other reason for all 3 freeze to death. Becky, me too. Me too. Member Carol Johnson says he has ties to LE. It said. What do you mean LE? Carol, Flashbang Barbie says this is of them cases. This is one of them cases. What do you mean? Oh my God, she has to see her husband. Like, that's too, exactly. The wife had to go and check and see her husband found like that. This story is crazy. I got more videos to show you guys because it's going to get weird, okay? We're not done. We are not done. I got some articles to read from you. But let's I'll do the reading. Let me get it over with. We'll watch some videos, okay? A Kansas chief watch party becomes a nightmare when 3 men were found dead in the backyard of the home 2 days later. Jordan Willis, the man who hosted the gathering, said his friends must have frozen to death, and he seemed unaware they were there. How the F are you not aware? How? Scott Morales at Facebook said, I thought I was highly invested in some. Wait, I missed your comment. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Scott said, I didn't see your comment, Scott. I think he said he was highly invested in the Savannah Soto case. Now this. I know. I'm glued to this case. Heavily. Sorry, let's continue. Ricky Johnson, Clayton McGeene, and David Harrington, who were all in their 30s, were the three men who died. Each one, meanwhile, had been invited to Willis' rental home in Northland area of Kansas City to watch the chief face the LA Chargers. Fox reported. Willis and the three men who died were the only people in the home that day. Now we're getting somewhere, you see? Now we're getting somewhere. Home was rented by Willis. Willis was there. Now, me, Novak Chronicle, is not saying that Willis is responsible. I'm being careful with my words here. But something is very, very fishy here. And I do not say this. I don't. I read, I'm careful, I do my research, and let me tell you, everything that I'm hearing, something is not right. This is very out of place here. How? Remember, the wife broke into the basement. Keep that in mind, okay? According to several unconfirmed TikTok reports, keep that in mind. It was common for the men to gather to watch NFL games and stay the night so as not to drive after drinking. Look at that. One possible explanation for why they did not return home that Sunday night or Monday morning. By Tuesday, however, the three men were still missing. I'm going to pull up a calendar, okay, guys, so we can get this timeline correct. Actually, let's do that real quick, so we don't mess up here, okay? Why is this calendar so government? There we go. What in the world? Sorry, guys. It's okay, let me pull up the calendar somewhere else. I'm so sorry. So sorry about that. Okay, here it is. So the 7th, and then still on Tuesday. So frozen for these days. And then people were saying that his dog, right? He has dogs. Well, the dog was away. Now I can kind of see someone taking the dogs and sending them to their parents' house or somebody to watch them because you're trying to spend time with your friends. I do understand that. Teresa, thank you. So I'm trying to get this timeline correct. Okay. So let's go back up real quick. Each and their days. I'm trying to get the timeline, guys. 2 days later. Okay, so 2 days later. So that's where we land on the 7th. So it happened on that Tuesday. I mean, the January 7th. Like that's when I believe they went to the home and this happened. And Willis was not responding to numerous phone calls and texts from those close to men. Whoa! You see what I'm saying? Hold on. By Tuesday, however, the three men were still missing, and Willis was not responding to numerous phone calls and texts from those close to the men. Let me jump back here, okay? This is Willis. This is the home he rents. This is the 3 men that were found deceased, frozen. This is the guy still alive. This is the 3 men deceased, frozen. He ignored all the texts and phone calls from the friends and family close to these men. Even the wife banging on the door. Because you know how I know? Because if the wife was banging on the door, she found the body. She called the police. The police arrived within what? The same hour. But then it takes the police to bang for you to open that door because you were sleeping. But didn't the wife break into the basement? Something is very wrong. Something is very, very, very wrong. Let's move on. One of the men who were engaged to be married and his fiancee took matters into her own hands and visited Willis' home, where she found one man dead and covered in snow on the back porch. The 2 other men, also under snow, were in the backyard. It's unclear which man was in which position or who the woman was who made the grim discovery. Whom the woman was made, who she found was discovered. She didn't know if it was her husband. We don't know if it's her husband or the other 2 men. All 3 cars were still parked outside the home. Willis, for 1 second, how the hell did you not even look? Willis, I'm trying not, I'm not saying you're guilty, you did this, but in what world, Willis, in what world did you not see the cars parked outside, looked in your back porch, ignored the phone calls, check on your friends? If you woke up and like, oh my God, my friends are gone. Well, they probably went back home. You didn't call them at least to be like, hey fellas, what happened? We got so wasted. Just want to check on you guys, make sure you're good. Willis, from the 7th to Tuesday, the 9th, you ignored nothing? Norma on Facebook said, that's total bullshit. What in the world? What in the world in your mind process you wouldn't check on your friends? Nothing. Nothing from you. Jeanette with the 100 stars says, thank you for covering. I haven't been heard about this story. You are amazing. Jeanette, thank you. Thank you, Jeanette. You're amazing. Thank you. Once the bodies were found, the woman called the police, who roused Jordan Willis when the woman who discovered the men had failed to get him to respond. But it took police, huh? Okay. Many TikTok reports say he seemed to have just woken up when the police spoke to him. And when he learned his 3 friends have died, Willis told them they must have just frozen to death. But until the autopsy and toxicology results are revealed, what happened to the 3 men who lost their lives in George Willis's backyard sometime between January 7th and January 10th is pure speculation. You damn right I'm going to speculate. How the hell you have no clue and you're just going to say they just froze? In what planet? Given the suspicious circumstances and the unconfirmed reports of Willis' behavior when he found out that they died, many think foul play was involved. The possibility remains, however, that all 4 men were intoxicated. Willis may have fallen asleep while 3 men were in the backyard for an unknown reason and succumbed to the elements. Kansas City temperature ranges from 27 to 39 degrees when the men likely died. And as of this report, Willis had provided no public statement about what happened. Fox says there were no signs of foul play and that autopsies and toxicology screenings would be performed of the 3 men. The results can take weeks to return. All 3 men's bodies were found. Okay? We're going to get up to speed here. We're going to get up to up-to-date videos. This makes no sense. I don't get this. Do you take phone calls? I don't know. I mean, this is just still a new story. I wasn't thinking about taking phone calls. Should I? What you guys think? Let's continue.
Got together to watch this football game, a Chiefs game. Missing for 3 days. Police find bodies in the backyard. What in the world? I know family is demanding answers. Are we learning anything new at this hour about this case?
You know, Marky, this is just a really shocking case. In fact, we have reached out to police who say first and foremost that this is not a homicide case, but a death investigation. Police going on to say there have been no signs of foul play at this time. But family and friends say that these 3 men and how they died, it does not add up.
I'm furious. Everybody's furious. Nobody believes this story.
Jennifer Marquez said her 37-year-old son, David Harrington, went to a friend's house to watch the Kansas City Chiefs game on Sunday, January 7th, but he never came home. 2 days later, on Tuesday, there still had been no word from Harrington or his friends, 38-year-old Ricky Johnson or 36-year-old Clayton McGeene.
I'm going to stop it right there. I see people are saying, okay, Barbie, send everything to my DMs on Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, send it to Discord, okay? Like, share, guys, subscribe on YouTube. I would appreciate it. We're talking about the deaths of these 3 men. I don't want to interrupt no more. So sorry. Let's get involved. The 3 Chiefs fans that were found in the backyard, okay?
Friends and family say.
Okay. I know people are talking about Savannah Soto case. I see YouTube and Facebook. Anything with Savannah Soto case, we're not talking about that today. We're not done, though, but just today, we're not talking about that. We're going to be focusing around 3 cases, okay? Savannah Soto, the three victims right now are the Chiefs fans found dead, and a 3rd story about the son who stabbed his mother to death, okay? We will be focusing on those cases, okay? Let's continue. But anything you can send, even Savannah Soto on Facebook, but I want to focus on what we're streaming now, okay?
They made several attempts to contact the homeowner who hosted the football gathering, but they could not get a hold of them. The fiancee.
You see what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? Listen to what she just said.
8-year-old Ricky Johnson or 36-year-old Clayton McGeene. Friends and family say they made several attempts to contact the homeowner who hosted the football gathering, but they could not get a hold of them. The fiancee of one of the men then went to the home, knocked on the door to no avail, and then broke into the house. She reportedly found one of the bodies and called police. Then when police got...
How do you find one of the bodies in the house, but they're all frozen to death? Last time I checked, if I'm frozen, I can't put myself in the house. What is going on? Did I misheard? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
There still has been no word from Harrington or his friends, 38-year-old Ricky Johnson or 36-year-old Clayton McGeene.
Because
friends and family say
from one report, he was found on the porch. Why did it say in the basement? He was found on the porch. The fiance found the guy on the porch, not in a basement.
Several attempts to contact the homeowner who...
One was found on the porch. 2 were found in the backyard, like the yard.
Hosted the football gathering, but they could not get a hold of them. The fiance of one of the men then went to the home, knocked on the door to no avail, and then broke into the house. She reportedly found one of the bodies and called police.
Okay, they should have described that better. I thought she said found the bodies in the homes, on the porch outside, in the back.
Then when police got to the scene on Tuesday night, they found 2 more bodies. The homeowner reportedly told police that the men then froze to death as temperatures dipped below freezing in the area. The Kansas City police say they are currently waiting for the medical examiner's cause of death for the 3 men, and Marquez says that her family will never be. Devastating for that mother right there. But at this time, no arrests have been made. Again, police emphasize that there are no signs of foul play at this time. And police say that the homeowner is cooperating with law enforcement. Marky and Nick, lots of questions here.
Something doesn't add up.
Definitely
you don't
doesn't.
just freeze to death watching a football game at a friend's.
Oh, what am I saying? Don't make me, guys, don't, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Let's do the full investigation and we're going to start a poll. I know somebody's saying, please take phone calls. I know you guys want me to take phone calls. I didn't plan for that. You know what? Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Let's see what we can do, okay? I just don't understand why this guy did not just call the police. Why did he only answer to the police? Guys, what is going on? I cannot figure this out. He is a scientist, but what is his relationship with these three friends? Did he know them for a while? Please don't take phone calls. Tammy says, why not? Let me get this straight. Was there a survivor alive in the house? No, they all died. I found outside, Julie. One on the porch, two in the backyard.
House.
And all men perfectly healthy who would have gotten up and left the room. I don't understand that at all.
We'll talk to Jennifer Coffendorfer later about that very case.
Well, listen, Russell.
Yes! Oh my God! Jennifer Coffendorfer. Oh, I see Renee. Renee tagged me on Twitter and said, he is live. Thank you for sharing directly from YouTube to Twitter. Shout out to Renee, excuse me. Hold on. Jennifer. Ooh, I'm getting her.
Thank you for watching.
I'm gonna get Jennifer Coffendorfer because I gotta see this. I gotta see this. I hope they seizure all their phones too. This is just too mysterious. Guys, this is getting crazy. I told you, as we progress from the timeline from the 7th till the 9th till now, it's getting crazy. You see what I'm saying? Maybe he was so drugged up, he passed out for days. I doubt it though. No. Yeah, whole number was found alive inside. Let's see. Don't take calls. No, I'm not. I'm not taking phone calls yet, guys. We're still understanding the story of what happened. That's what we're doing right now. We still got to understand this. Because you cannot, I don't know how does he not, how? I don't understand this. 3 friends, frozen. And he's not aware of the back of his house. How is that possible? How? Days passed already. Okay. Please just go back up. Please don't end. The technical Are we still good on YouTube?
After leaving.
Okay, it seems to be this computer. Hold on, guys. I'm still connected. Are we back? We're good? I'm so sorry about that, guys. My apologies. I don't know what's happening, but it froze. Shout out to Spectrum. Shout out to Spectrum, by the way. The worst internet provider, possibly. I'm jumping to YouTube. Facebook keeps kicking me off. It's not. I don't know what's happening. It's probably just my PC. I don't understand. All right, let's continue. All right, we're good. We are good to go. We're good to go. I don't know how I'm frozen for this long. No pun intended. Sorry about that. All right, let's watch this video and let's understand what's going on, okay?
Again, because tomorrow in my hometown of Winnipeg, north of North Dakota, the high temperature will be 0 Fahrenheit, the high. And the overnight low will be -5. And that in Canada, in Winnipeg, is what we call Thursday. It's not a problem for us up there. That's standard op. I grew up that way. That's like an average winter day. We bundled up like Kenny from South Park, and off we went to school and work, and we knew how to survive it, but we also knew this. It could kill you if you mess around. So don't get drunk and pass out in a snowbank, because you can literally die. Which brings me to Kansas City. It's a place where I don't usually think that kind of thing can happen, but, you know, never say never. Because police there say 3 friends, die-hard Kansas City Chiefs fans, got together at their buddy's house 2 Sundays ago to watch the Chiefs take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And that was the last anyone heard from them. From David Harrington, from Clayton McGeene, and from Ricky Johnson. For 2 whole days. Friends and family just kept calling and searching for these guys. Until one family member decided, hey, let's go check back at the house where they watched the game. And wouldn't you know it, they found all 3 men dead, frozen, on the back porch and in the backyard. Weird, I know, but here's where it gets even weirder. The buddy who was hosting the football night, he did not have much to say except they froze to death. Again, there is a scene from The Shining in his backyard. They froze to death. So the families of those 3 men rightfully want more answers, and that is where Malik Jackson comes in. He is a reporter at Kansas City's Fox 4 News, and he's been on top of the story since it broke. Look, I don't know how the police are investigating this case, Malik, but I would be really suspect if all the host of the party could say was they froze to death and not much more. What am I missing?
Yeah, it's a story that we really don't understand. It really doesn't make sense. And for full transparency, we've reached out to KCPD, the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department, and they seem to be bewildered too, because as you were speaking about being from Canada and the temperature being low, it has been cold here over the last few days with this Arctic blast that moved in. But that particular Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the high temperatures were over 40 degrees. So it is really interesting how they would have frozen to death. More importantly, they're at their best friend's house. So if they're at their best friend's house outside, if they get cold, theoretically, you'd think you could go inside of the home. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of questions, Ashley.
And look, we saw the pictures, and it's pretty clear these are not elderly people. They're not disabled people. They're not kids. They're 36, 37, and 38 years old, prime of their life. The homeowner in this case, has anybody said, that he might be a suspect here? Is there at least an investigation where something sounds hinky, so we're doing something about it?
So there is an open investigation, and right now police haven't named a suspect or even a person of interest in this case just yet. We do know that the day that that Fox 4 was able to break this story, that we were able to make contact with his family, and that's how we figured out that he was telling his family members that his friends froze to death. But over the last weekend, a viewer sent us a tip, and there was a U-Haul outside of the home just this last weekend. So it begs the question, where is he? And the only person that could answer that is him right now. But
a U-Haul? This guy is leaving? This guy is leaving? Are you out of your mind? This guy is leaving? Why did the wife wait 2 days, though? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe she thought, 2 days would probably be enough. 1 day, she's probably... I don't know. This guy is moving? Are you kidding me? Hold up.
Wow.
No suspect. There's no person of interest that the police department has enlightened us about at this point.
Okay, you are a great reporter. You were able to talk to the mother of David Harrington. Her name is Jennifer Marquez. How is she digesting what the police are saying to her?
I mean, it's difficult. She just doesn't understand how this could have happened. As we talked about at the top, it just really doesn't make sense. And she's in that state right now. And speaking of state, she lives out of state. So she's in Arkansas. I actually spoke with her again on the phone today. She's making her way up to Kansas City, but this was her oldest child. He wasn't even supposed to be born. So she calls him her miracle baby. And now he dies in this weird manner, and she wants answers. We spoke exclusively, with her last week. And here's what she told us. Take a listen.
Everybody's furious. Nobody believes this story. None of his friends, none of the families, none of us believe it. Only the police. Only the police are saying that there's no foul play. Only the police who contacted me today are saying that the story that is saying makes sense.
Thank you for watching. Go to news.
I got to get an extension. Now, I told y'all, as we continue to watch this, I told you it was just going to get a little bit more strange. You see what I'm saying, right? Does that make sense to you in any way? It doesn't. It doesn't. Amy says, nope, next morning I'm going to look for my husband. Not 2 days. Yeah, I get that. I get that. It doesn't, this makes no sense. How can 3 men completely just freeze to death? And no, not one is like, I'm just going to go inside because I'm cold. They're all 3 drunk, passed out. Stop. All right, now we got something as of today. Now we're getting up to date. So now we knowing that this guy packed up and left. The crazy thing is that frozen seems like it would preserve whatever was going on inside them. So curious to show up in toxicology. Brittany, well said. Well said. I wish they had just let her speak more. I got more video. Listen, hey, Barbie, I got this. Trust me. That's why on Chronicle, you know, I get everything. I got some documents. I mean, excuse me. I got some articles to read. I read one, which was interesting because he was best friends with them. He was there. He drunk with them. He watched the game with them. He was still at the home. 2 dogs. One gave the dogs to his parents, I believe. But then the whole time, what was he doing from the 7th to the 9th? To the 10th? What were you doing? Why did you only answer the police knocking on the door, but nobody else's? Not even the fiancee who busted open that door. Come to think about it, why did you not return the texts and phone calls from anybody else who's related to them? Willis, I'm trying my best here. Willis, I'm trying to understand you. Even though it's just speculation, what I'm saying, I'm not saying that you did anything. I can't say that. But even you would think, being in my perspective, it would be a bit suspicious, wouldn't it? Rose with the 19 stars. Thank you, Rose. Ms. Gala, appreciate that. People suspect drugs. People suspect nothing. Foul play. There are actually people who think they just froze to death. They got drunk outside and froze to death. What is going on? This doesn't make any sense. And we are not the only ones that's saying that. We're going to watch another video. I'm going to start a poll. You guys decide and you guys vote here on Chronicle, okay? Hit that like, hit the share button, guys. We're going to get more involved. We got a lot to uncover. A lot. Yes. So 2 days, Willis didn't eat or use the bathroom. For 2 days, Lisette, Willis didn't even call to check up on his friends. I mean,
there are still so many unanswered.
Excuse me. You're either a really, really bad friend, or you just don't care. What kind of a friend doesn't check on their friends, but yet you hosted a party? You hosted a party. That doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't add up for me. It does not. They had to wait for them to thaw to do an autopsy. I feel the most families. Bang Barbie says over at YouTube. Yes, I saw the Facebook stuff saying he killed them. Can you guys send some stuff to me? If you see anything on this case, send it to me directly in my Facebook DMs or you could put it in the Discord, okay? The math is not math in here. Stella, preach again.
Questions after 3 men were found dead outside of a Kansas City home last week. David Harrington,
Hold on. All right, okay. As for the psychic stuff, somebody just posted another psychic. I respect you, but right now I'm not going to do anything to do with any psychic stuff, okay? Anything psychic at this moment, I'm not taking any information. If you say something that it is sourced from a psychic or a medium, please state that, because it will not be even close to being fact for now, okay? I want to be very clear on this podcast right now, because there was a lot of psychic stuff even said to me during Savannah Soto case, and it was way off, and people were taking that stuff and putting it as fact. Please, kindly, I'm saying kindly, okay? Okay.
Johnson and Clayton McGeene reportedly went to a friend's house, all got together, these buddies got together to watch the Chiefs game, and they never made it home. That was on Sunday, January 7th. And 2 days later, after no luck with getting hold of the man who hosted the gathering, the fiancee of one of those men broke.
Here is the timeline that we are currently on right now. And again, I meant no offense to that with the psychic stuff. I respect it, but just not right now is what I'm saying, okay? Sunday, January 7th, 3 men went to friends' homes to watch Chiefs game. Okay. Tuesday, January 9th, victim's fiance discovers one body on the porch and all of friends' home. Police discovered 2 additional bodies in the backyard. What the hell? Wednesday, January 10th, police announced no sign of foul play. Friend is not a suspect. How is this possible? Looking at how short this timeline is, it seems just complete. Like, there hasn't been a thorough search in this investigation. I know this is brand new, fresh. This just happened. My condolences to the family and friends. My heart really goes out, and I'm so sorry. But I am in your side when it comes to something ain't right here, because this timeline ain't timelining. It ain't for me. It ain't. It does not make sense. How between January 7th and January 9th, Willis, I'm talking to you. If I'm pretty sure you're going to see this podcast, trust me, because the more people share this and like this, you're going to see it. How? Tell me, Willis. I'm asking you. I'm not saying you're doing this. Absolutely not. I'm not claiming that. I can't. This is speculation at this point, but I'm asking you, as a man, that happened in that Sunday night football on January 8th. If you did not see your friends, right? You walking down the stairs. Hey, David. No, David's not answering, or none of them. You would, in my mind, I would go look for my friends. I would go look for my friends. Where are y'all? Nobody? Their items, their stuff, their cars parked in front of your home. And yet nothing comes from you? Nothing? January 8th, what happened here? I want to know, what happened January 8th? There are items in your house? Backyard not checked? You can't just tell me you slept in bed all day. You can't tell me that if you knocked out, went to sleep, on January 7th with them, and you woke up the next day, you didn't call them? Their phones not ringing a bell on your property? People reaching out to you. You're best friends with them, right? So people got your number. Absolutely. 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 But that date right there, it's not even all of it, because January 9th, it just says the fiance discovers one body. So on January 9th, you even woke up on January 9th and did absolutely nothing again? Willis, come, buddy, what's going on? January 9th, you didn't see cars in front before the fiancee come to your property? How you didn't hear her breaking in? All that noise. People banging, calling you, nothing. It just takes the police to come knocking on your door. For you to actually wake up, open it, have your boxes on and be like, hey, what's up? Willis, you have a lot. You have a lot. Dayton Danielle says, did they say he was awake on the 8th, the guy who was alive? Dayton, I don't know anyone who ever slept from one day passing to the next following day. I never met a person who can do that. But even if so, he had to wake to pee, to urinate, to eat, to function. If he did that, he checked his phone. If he did that, he questioned where's his friends. They were at his home. He would have called. He would have picked up a call. You understand what I'm saying? Something is strange. You can on drugs. So he was drugged up with them the whole time until the next day. Then why did he only answer the door when the police knocked on the door? I'm not saying Willis did this. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Willis, the people ain't, it doesn't make sense.
Broke into that house and found one of the bodies on the back porch. Police found 2 more in the backyard. The homeowner was reportedly at the house and spoke with police. He was not arrested, not been named the suspect. By the next day, police ruled out any foul play, affirming that this is a death investigation and not a homicide case. But they have not revealed what led them to that very conclusion. And joining us now, we want to bring in Natalie Kay. She was friends with David, Ricky, and Clayton. Natalie.
Natalie was friends with all ooh. Hi, Natalie. Friends with all 3.
Words are failing me here. I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you for speaking with us this morning.
Thank you.
What has the last week been like?
Sorry about that, guys. Hit the like, hit the share button for me, Facebook. I would appreciate that so much. Facebook, we only have 70 shares. We need 30 more. I would appreciate that. Shout out to my green badges, my supporters. I love you too, Nikki. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to all my crowns over at YouTube and green badges at Facebook. Remember, guys, you get priority, so feel free to comment and I'll read your comment, okay? And thank you guys for watching this with me. I appreciate it. You and I both know that this case is definitely worth talking about because this is definitely strange. Frozen to death. 4th guy doesn't say a word. Unheard of. Let's continue talking about this case. YouTube, hit that like button for me. I would appreciate that, okay? Hit that subscribe button and follow button over at YouTube and Facebook. All right, guys, let's keep going.
For you after learning the news, and how are you holding up? I know you're close with these 3.
Yeah, thank you for asking. I feel like it's, obviously it's 3 people, so this is a huge loss. A lot of family and friends have a lot of questions that unfortunately haven't been answered yet. And I think at this point, most of us are really just hoping to be able to get some of those answers and understand some of the inconsistencies in what happened here so that we can, have peace and understand, what happened.
Yeah. And I think for all of us following this story, whether you knew them or you're like me, you're following this story from afar, something doesn't add up here. I mean, 3 guys don't just get together and freeze to death while they're watching a Chiefs game, which is what the guy who lives at that home told police. What's your gut check telling you, Natalie?
I think it's important to note that these men were all friends. And so I think initially, no one wanted to speculate that anything intentional or malicious had happened.
Guys, by the way, did you hear at the beginning of when they introduced her? She's friends with 3 of them. Keep that in mind. You see that? You missed that, did you? She's friends with 3 of them. Now, I'm not saying she's not friends with Willis. I don't know. Dayton, I saw your comment, by the way. Starry Night said a very interesting comment before I continue. Very good comment. Why would they be outside in the to begin with? Why? Why are they all outside, the one that's deceased, but why is Willis inside? Very, very interesting.
I think that's fair to the fourth party to state, but I think at some point something went terribly wrong, and unfortunately there was a party here that was alive and well, and I think that there was a lack of regard, maybe out of fear of consequence, out of fear that it might implicate him. I think that to make a blanket statement that these men froze to death is unfair.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's the case, to be very honest. I mean, I'm not the scientist here, but I feel to imply that 3 adult men with access to a home and access to their vehicles would, all simultaneously freeze to death in 39-degree weather at the same time is highly unlikely.
Yeah. What more can you, when you say this fourth party, I believe you're talking about the guy who lives at the home who told police that.
Can somebody give me the address to the place? If you know. If you don't, that's fine.
His friends froze to death. Can you share any more insight about their relationship, how they knew one another? And also, have you been given any more details as to how he didn't know these bodies were in the backyard, or why he didn't report that they were in the backyard for days on end?
I actually did not know this man personally, was friends with all of the boys, but I only know of him.
Boom! That's what I wanted to hear. I knew it, and I said it. She was only friends with 3 of them. Why, if they're best friends, how come she doesn't know of the 4th one? That's what I wanted to know. That's important. I feel that's important. That is important. That's important.
I've heard he's a very intelligent man. I've heard he is by no means stupid. He's a scientist, I know that they had all been friends for some years. And, I think the big questions everybody has are, the inconsistencies in the story. How can you be in your home for 2 days and not know that, all of these people who they were adults, they were responsible for themselves. But at some point, Tuesday, he was made aware early in the day, messages that he did read, that, at least 2 of these men didn't make it home. So at that point, you have to ask the question, would you not get up and look outside to see if their cars are there, make your way through the house, reach out to any of these friends that were looking for them. And unfortunately, he didn't do that.
Yeah, something just feels off about this whole story. And thank you for watching.
Something definitely feels off about this story. What are your thoughts? Oh, somebody got the address already. K Court. Oh my gosh. Wait, I got 2 different addresses. Okay, hold on real quick. West 83rd. Hold on. I'm getting this address, guys. Give me a second. I want to look at this place. I want to get involved. That's what I want to do. Wait, hold on. Somebody give me another address. Hold on. I'm getting the address. 16 North West 80. I can't find the place. The 4th guy was in addition to the group. Huh. I believe I got the address. I believe this is the address.
Go to News Nation now.
Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I believe I got the address. Guys, we got a lot to cover. We are not finished. If you have work tomorrow, you're calling out of work. You're staying here with me. Okay, we just got to find this house. Okay. Okay, if they died in the backyard, why in the backyard? Wait, this is the home right here, right? The one on the left? Wait, this is it? Is it 520? It's this one right here, right? Wasn't that it? Just turn around. This is the house? Looks like it to me. So the address is 5208. Thank you guys for the address. I appreciate you guys very much. Wait, what's going on? They said it was gated, but the back is not gated, is it? Oh, it is on the right side. It is. Very private. It's definitely private. How does that back look like? Yeah, that's the house. I have to try to look. I got to get the back of the house. I want to see how this looks like. Okay, so we catching up. So let's try to understand this a bit more, okay?
How is it possible that the man living in this house had no...
Oh, I got to get that address. Hold on. I'm going to look at Zillow. Hold on. Go to Zillow. Oh, wait, that's not the address. That's not, that's 5208. 5208. Okay, I got the address for Zillow. Ooh, this is gonna be crazy. Okay, we're gonna look inside this house. 5208. This is it. Wait, that's not it, right? Oh, man. 5200. It's this house right next to it. That's what I have to get. It's the house next to it. Yeah, I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get it. Hold on. This is 5208. 5208. There it is. Got it. Oh, there's no pictures though. Damn it. Four bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2,904 square feet. It's sold to February 26, 2021. Homeowner tools, details. It's not much here that I can go by, guys. 5216, bro. Everybody's saying 5216. Is 5216? Oh, I thought at the bottom it says 5208. Oh. Wait, but why over here it's not the same? You see what I'm saying? This says 5208. This property. That's not the, what? That's this? Oh yeah, I guess so. No, but it's guys, this is it. Everybody's saying 5216, but it says 5208 on the floor. You see what I'm saying? 5208. Why is everyone saying 5216? What? There's a deck and then a concrete patio. Just can't help it. I keep freezing, friends. The photo is mirrored. The door, the two things, the door, the two things. Not the same. That's not it. That's the same. Wow, this is beautiful. Take us inside. It's. I want to see that backyard. I got the address from the news report. Can you tell me that specific address then? I'm pretty sure I got it right. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I got it right, guys. But if I'm wrong, let me know, okay? It is 16 or 08. Okay. You see this house? This is the image by the report right here. You see the left? You see that little, the two windows on the left? And then the garage doors on the right? Right there. Look, if I go down here, there it is. So am I, yes, you got it right? I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it was right. Hold on real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. Hold on. This is the other house. This is not it. Yeah, I was right. This is... I know I got the right house. Let me get back on track. Hold on. Let me get back on track. Okay, this is the house. I was right. Let's go back. Okay? This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Okay, 5208. Boom. That's it right here. But there's no pictures. There's nothing. I have nothing here. Fuck. Damn it. Stephanie, thank you for giving me the address, Stephanie. Appreciate that. Oh, shit. Stephanie, you sent me a lot of shit. Whoa, you sent me a lot. Okay, I'm gonna have to go over that.
How is it possible that the man living in this house had no idea 3 of his friends were laying dead in his backyard for more than 2 days? This is Jordan Willis, and on Sunday night, he had friends over to watch the Chiefs game. A few of those friends stayed a little bit later than the others, and when
I got the, shout out to, who sent this to me? Guys, shout out to all the DMs. Shelby, Kimberly, Stephanie, Maddie. Kimberly said Facebook. which our first one did possibly. Oh, Kimberly Mancha, if you're watching, I'm so sorry. Message me again on Facebook, okay?
When those friends didn't show up at their homes or their works the next day, and then the day after that, people started looking for them. The missing friends were Clayton McGeene, Ricky Johnson, and David Harrington. On Tuesday night, one of the men's fiancés was searching for her fiancé, showed up at the house, started banging on the doors. Nobody was answering, so she broke through one of the basement windows to enter into the house. When she approached the backyard, she found a dead body. She called the police, and when the police arrived, they found 2 more dead bodies on this back porch. Now, Monday night into Tuesday, we did get a lot of snow in the Kansas City area, so it's possible that they could have been covered by snow, but this entire backyard was also surrounded by a privacy fence. So maybe it's not unusual that neighbors didn't notice anything. However, this man has 2 dogs. You're telling me that he didn't let his dogs out in the backyard at any point and saw his friends scattered about his backyard? It was also reported that when the police showed up to his house, he answered the door wearing nothing but his boxers and an empty glass of wine. But he refused to answer when other people were showing up at his house, banging on his doors, looking for their friends because their cars were still parked in his driveway. According to friends of the victims, they had been messaging him and he had been opening the messages but wasn't responding to anyone who was...
According to who? These are my friends. 3 men did not go outside and freeze to death while the owner of the house, their friend, stays inside. And only when the police show up, come outside. That's what I said. And the box is like, you just been chilling for 2 days while your 3 friends are outside dead. That's what I said. Make noise here, people. The story is not okay. He has been contacted for over 24 hours prior. Ooh, I want to talk to Lindsay Ray. That's what I'm talking about, Lindsay Ray. You speak up, mama. Somebody, you speak up. You speak up.
Was looking for their driveway. According to friends of the victims, they had been messaging him and he had been opening the messages but wasn't responding to anyone who was looking for their friends. And allegedly, he's been telling his family that his friends must have frozen to death in his backyard. Autopsies are being performed on the 3 victims, and that should give us a little more insight into exactly what happened. But there are speculations that this man or somebody at the party may have intentionally overdosed the 3 victims with fentanyl.
I want to know something. Could there have been more people? That's not talked about. Remember, when it comes to law enforcement, they always leave out details that we don't know. You feel me? Could there have been possibly more people? Check out his LinkedIn. J Money, you mind sending me his LinkedIn? You just read my mind. Could have there possibly been more people? That was not said. More dead people? No, Rosa. More people that was at this party. But then again, that wouldn't deter him from seeing cars outside, additionally reaching out to his friends. This is still ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Regardless, what everyone wants to know is...
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
3 men were found. Why would you not call 911? 3 men were found unalived at a home in Kansas City after one of the men's fiancés hadn't heard from him in 2 days, so she had to go over and break in. The 3 victims were identified as David Harrington, Clayton McGeene, and Ricky Johnson. Friends of the victims have said in various posts that the 3 men went to their friend's house on January 7th for the Chiefs game. Then, 2 days later, no one had heard from the men. They hadn't returned to home or work. That's when one of the men's fiancés went over to this house just before 10 p.m. The man was not answering the door, so she broke in through the basement, and that's when she discovered a body. After she calls law enforcement and the police arrived, they find 2 more bodies in the backyard. Now, reportedly, when law enforcement arrived, the man answered the front door with a glass of empty wine. Initially, law enforcement said that there were no...
He answers the front door with a glass of empty wine? Now, again, I don't take things what TikTokers say, but, you know, Thank you. Remember, guys, send anything you can to Facebook or Discord, okay? I'll look at it. I'm looking at everybody. Everybody's blowing me up right now in messages. This is getting interesting. But here's what I want to do. I would love to reach out respectfully and kindly to the fiance or someone that's friends with them. Now, guys, if you can do that for me, please mention that. Please show them my Facebook, not my YouTube, because my YouTube is growing. We're not growing on YouTube. I started on Facebook with over 100K followers. But I want these friends and family to know that I'm very serious, that I don't mess around here. I don't want them to think that, I'm just, I'm just doing this for nothing. So if you know their Facebook, kindly let them know who I am. And I would love to do an interview to find out what happened. My platform could raise awareness, help them. The sleuths are very powerful. You know that, guys. So with all our collectivity, our brains, we could kind of understand this. It's power in numbers, but attention is also power. The more people are more focused on these cases, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. I don't do social media, only here. It's okay, J Money, that's fine. I'm doing pretty good, Garcia. How are you? Let's keep going. This is ridiculous. Let's keep going.
More bodies in the backyard. Now, reportedly, when law enforcement arrived, the man answered the front door with a glass of empty wine. Initially, law enforcement said that there were no signs of
glass of empty wine. I want to keep that in mind, chat, okay? First class Page. Welcome to the stream, doing it for clout. If you can't do what I do, Page, you can hop off if you like.
Foul play. However, certain people who are related to the man who rents this home have said that he told them that they froze to death. Kansas City is one of the states that was affected by extreme weather this week, so they had heavy snowfall, freezing rain, and frigid temperatures. And according to the National Weather Service, more than a foot of snowfall was dumped on Kansas City. But how could all three men freeze to death at the same time? And if friends and family are calling you, asking where they are, and their cars are in your driveway, why would you not?
How do you not see their cars? It doesn't sound like Willis was concerned. You know what? That's what I wanted to say. I want to highlight that comment. This comment right here, Starry Night just said, it sounds like this guy, Willis, he doesn't care. Like, he's like, yeah, they were here. I'm saying you're not doing it for Kyle. Okay, Paige, misunderstanding. My apologies. I appreciate you, Paige. My apologies. Just your wording got me confused. Sounds like a lot of drinking wine. But how do you show up with an empty glass of wine? If that's true, I'm very careful when it comes to videos on TikTok. Yes, Jordan is an HIV vaccine scientist. You see, there was a video on TikTok where people were saying that he used these people as experiments. You see what I'm saying? Go to blanketyblink.com, has photos. If you could show me the photos in my if you could just copy the link and send it to me, I can show it. I have the photos already right here, guys. I have the photos already right here. I have it pulled up already. I'm not going to do this just yet. I'm trying to understand this with you guys. Like, help me understand this because this is ridiculous. He doesn't sound like a friend. He doesn't. This is ridiculous.
Willis, and on Sunday night, he had friends over to watch the Chiefs game. A few of those friends stayed a little bit later than the others, and when those friends didn't show up at their homes or their works the next day, and then the day after that, people started looking for them. The missing friends were Clayton McGeene, Ricky Johnson, and David Harrington. On Tuesday night, one of the men's fiancés was searching for her fiancé,
which was Clayton's fiancé,
showed up at the house, started banging on the doors. Nobody was answering, so she broke through one of the basement windows to enter into the house. When she approached the backyard, she found a dead body.
Wait a minute. What was the temperature there? Wait a minute. What was the What was the temperature? January 7th. Hold on. Search city. Okay, we're gonna get busy. I'm gonna see. Hold on real quick, because this is 'I don't care. I'm trying to dive deep into this. The past 2 weeks, January. 39 degrees. Wait, 37 degrees clear. Hold on. Wait, whoa. Hold on. Hold the hell on. Hold on. How on January 7th, it was 37 degrees. That was high, but the low was only 36. But then on January 8th, it was all clear until the afternoon. It only had light snow. It was not heavy snow. It wasn't negative nothing. But then 6 p.m., it still says light snow. All the way through 12 a.m. following day. How in the fucking world, how light snow from the next day, middle of the day, has he not see his friend's car, call his friends, ask questions, look around, any of that? You would have to stick in a fucking room, a box, all the whole entire day. That makes no sense at all. Absolutely not. I am in the same exact city, Kansas City. What the hell is going on here? And then it says all light snow throughout the rest of the day. 8th, 9th, but it stops. It stops within that same day, the 9th, when the wife went to go check. All this doesn't make sense even more. Sandy A with the 100 stars. Thank you so much. Remember, when you send stars, you can send a message or a super chat on YouTube. How the hell you freeze? Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. At what temperature can you freeze to death?
Freezing to death can happen at different temperatures depending on factors like wind, clothing, and exposure duration. In general, it's risky when temperatures drop below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. Are you facing extreme cold or just curious?
No, I'm asking a question because I'm searching a case where these guys were frozen at 39 degrees. Does that make sense?
I understand. Freezing at 39 degrees Fahrenheit is unusual.
Come on, can you repeat that? I pay money. Can you please repeat your last statement?
Certainly. Hypothermia typically occurs in colder conditions, so freezing at 39 degrees Fahrenheit is uncommon.
What?
Temperature, or could it be a different case you're thinking of?
No, you answered my question. Thank you. What? The math ain't mathin'. No, I don't talk to Siri. Ew, who talks to Siri? No, this is ChatGTP. Siri is like the Xbox and ChatGTP is like the PlayStation. What? Look at this map. Look. It's one of the highest. Winds were 10 miles per hour. Humidity is 92. Oh, wait, that was that day. Oh, my bad. No, yeah, it was 50% humidity. Low wind temperature. January 1st. 7th. Yep, this is the 7th. Yes, yes, yes. 37, 39, 38, 37, 35, 36, 37. What the hell is going on? Clear skies. Only 5 to 7 miles per hour. Humidity was going up, but it's stuck around between 60 and 70. Average. But guys, you guys are saying drugs, alcohol, but ask her about what could, oh, Jeanette, I missed your comment. What could make a dead body freeze? What can make someone freeze to death, typically?
Exposure to cold temperatures, inadequate clothing, and prolonged time outdoors are common factors leading to hypothermia. Essential to stay warm and dry in cold weather. Anything specific you're curious about?
Wet, light clothing, and they would have to stay outside for a long time. Why was one guy found on the porch, but the other two guys were on the backyard? Why was he separated?
She called the police, and when the police arrived, they found 2 more dead bodies on this back porch. Now, Monday night into Tuesday, we did get a lot of snow.
I can't understand this. This is very difficult. Paige, you said you was drunk too and you passed out? Oh, wait, somebody sent something in Super Chat and I missed it. Oh, no. Nisa, thank you so much for the 2 Super Chat. I appreciate you very much. Thank you very much, Nisa. Thank you. How are you? Artillery with the $19.99 Super Chat. She says, nearly same here. I'm an hour late joining the fam. Oh, no, you're so welcome. Don't worry about it. You trust me, this is a crazy podcast, and people are making some great comments. This is weird. It's spooky. It doesn't make sense. This is weird. Thank you, Artillery, so much. How are you? Thank you.
Snow in the Kansas City area, so it's possible that they could have been covered by snow, but this entire backyard was also surrounded by privacy fence. So maybe it's not unusual that neighbors didn't notice anything. However, this man has 2 dogs. You're telling me that he didn't let his dogs out in the backyard at any point and saw his friends scattered about his backyard? It was also reported that when the police showed up to his house, he answered the door wearing nothing but his boxers and an empty glass of wine. But he refused to answer when other people were showing up at his house, banging on his doors, looking for their friends because their cars were still parked in his driveway. According to friends of the victims, they had been messaging him and he had been opening the messages but wasn't responding to anyone who was...
How do you open messages and not respond to people? Doesn't make any sense. Jeanette with the $100 says, check your DMs. Might be interesting to review regarding the case. Okay.
...looking for their friends. And allegedly, he's been telling his family that his friends must have frozen to death in his backyard. Autopsies are being performed on the 3 victims, and that should give us a little more insight into exactly what happened. But there are speculations that this man or somebody at the party may have intentionally overdosed the 3 victims with fentanyl. Regardless, what everyone wants to know.
That's speculation, guys. Be very careful where you get your information from. We don't know for sure It could be drugs. It could be. But right now, we don't officially 100% know. Wait, somebody gave me something. Shout out to everybody in the stream. I mean, the DMs. Jeanette, Carla, Danielle, Dawn, Maddie, Elsie, Tammy, Marie, Mariah, Shelby, Kimberly. Thank you, guys. All related to this case. I appreciate that so much. I was going to sleep on this and wait to post it tomorrow, but I can't. This man, Jordan Lewis, was inside his home alive while my friends were dead in his backyard for Lord knows how long. They were all hanging out since after the game Sunday. He knew people were looking for them. He read messages of people searching for him on Tuesday. My husband banged on his door for 20 minutes. My friend banged on his door and then busted a window and yelled and announced her presence while she was inside. What the fuck? The cops come 10 minutes later and he comes out nonchalant in his boxers with an empty glass of wine in his hand. Nothing is adding up. Dave, Clay, and Ricky need to deserve justice. What the hell is going on? What? You mean to tell me people busted down your home and you ignored everything? And even if you wasn't home, you would have saw people busting your window. You would have called police, but you didn't call police. You didn't call police at all. You just stood there and waited until police got there. Why did you do that, Willis? Willis, people banged on your door? Busted your window and yelled their presence through the cracked window? K-Court, that's K-Court. I see what you're saying. Hold up. Carla, thank you for the messages. I'm David's mother, and I would not stop until I found what happened. This doesn't make sense, and I am in contact with the police, and I will give any information that anyone has to. Can somebody please, for the love of God, kindly contact the mother for me and be like, hey, no from Chronicle. Tell her what I do. I am respected. I'm reputable. She can trust me. I want to get her son's story more out there. If I can just get a 10-minute interview with her, that would be great. I'm very professional. I want to get it out there for her. Anything she needs, I'm here for her. Please. Please. That would mean so much to me. Be very kind. Be respectful, okay? Rebecca! Thank you for supporting the channel, guys. This helps me keep going. Thank you so much. She says, hi, Nove. I started watching you about 2 weeks ago. Thank you for your dedication, honesty, and humbleness. I'm addicted now. Thank you, Starry Night, for your help. Aw, yeah, Starry Night is amazing. Rebecca, thank you so much, Rebecca. Thank you for watching. Guys, if you're brand new to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. That means a lot. We have many cases to talk about. We talked about Savannah Soto in the past, Guy Petito, Brian Kohlberger, and now the 3 innocent victims of this case. Ricky, David, and, I forgot the gentleman's name. Oh, God, I'm so bad with this. Oh, forgot his name. Forgive me, please. I'm trying to as best as I can. I'm going to go look for his name. Ricky, David, Clayton. That's the wife's husband. I just remembered. Okay, she says, let's continue. If anyone knows a little piece of anything that might help out, if they know anything about him, if they think they saw something, if they heard something, if they seen a text, anything that would help, send it to let me know. I will give it to the police. This is not going to go without someone paying for it. I lost my son, and he was an amazing man, and my family's heart is breaking. My daughter doesn't know what to do with herself. She lost her brother. I lost my firstborn son. We are just completely devastated. This is not going to be accepted as an accident. Well said, Jennifer. Well said. Well said. We need justice for these victims. This is completely unacceptable. The homeowner was probably doing drugs and couldn't. But all of them doing drugs. You see what I'm saying, guys? All of them doing drugs. All of them. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's look inside the home. Let's look inside the home. Okay, that's the home. Okay. Shout out to my super chatters that just hit that super chat. Thank you, Rebecca and Artillery and Nessa. Thank you, all three. I really appreciate you. So this is the house that he rented out for them to... What can come into your mind for these poor victims, everyone? Poison? Overdose? Drugs in some sort? Alcohol? What do we know? What is that? Oh, this is probably the basement that the woman broke into. Ah, probably from the window. And here it is. This is where they were. How the fuck? I'm over here thinking that it's the back of the porch was like level, like unleveled because of stairs. You can clearly see outside, regardless of the snow, from January 8th. It did not start snowing until 12th of light snow. Him being awake out of all these windows, you're telling me I'm over here thinking it's not a flat plane. That's fucking flat. That is literally close. I said January 7th. Even if it's poison or overdose, why would they freeze outside? You know what I'm thinking of, guys? Let's put our thinking caps on for a second. If they would only be outside, let's look at what time did that game start and when did it finish? Hey Siri, on January 7th, 2024, what time did the Chiefs game finish and ended?
Okay, I found this on the web
There we go. 11:24. 11:24 p.m.
Please try again.
11:24 p.m. That was 36 degrees at that time on the 7th. So they must have been outside after the game. Not halftime. They would finish the game. Middle of the night. It happened. Middle of the night, 11:24 p.m., January 7, 2024 is when the game finished. After the game, they're outside, drinking, having fun, leading towards the middle of the night, which was 36 degrees, 37 and 36. This is what the porch looked like. How the fuck you don't know? How you don't see nothing with that flat plane? Look at the little shed. Nothing was said about the shed. This is the front of the house. If my friends were outside frozen, I'd be tripping. Right, but you can guys, you know, you get what I'm saying? Okay, this is what I'm saying to you. A flat plane, right? Have a look. Look, a flat plane, right? You will see even through all, look at all those windows. Look at January 8th. He's awake, guys. Come on now. 3 bodies outside. Light snow. Hold up. Light snow. That's the next day afternoon. You telling me you cannot see? Let's just say in some universe it was heavy snow. You're not going to see body contour on the snow. People saying, but it was probably snowing before. They would be on top of the stacking snow. They would not be underneath of what snowed before. And we could check that. We could check the weather. I could let you know if it snowed before. I could let you know. It didn't. It snowed on the 5th for a short period of time, light snow and fog. What snow? What snow? At what temperature does snow usually melt?
Snow generally starts melting around 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Done. 32. It starts melting. On January 5th, 34. 6, 34, 34, 36, 38, 7, 37. From past snow, if there was, but there wasn't. It would have melted leading towards Sunday. Have a look. Look. It was colder than that. Shit, it's still sus though. Lisa, have a good night. Alexis with the $1.99 super chat. She said, it was colder than that. Shit, it's still sus though. We have wind chilled. Regardless, you cannot just miss 3 dead bodies in the back. I get you're talking about wind chilled, right? 39 degrees. You get what I'm saying? 39. Wind chill is not going to bring the fucking snow down. If there's telling you there's no snow, you would see it. You would see it. Look at the visibility. Look at the plane. See that? It's very just flat. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Alexis, for the $1.99 super chat. We appreciate you very much. A lot of super chatters. Negative 27 degrees during the game. At this specific location? January specific location. Given that I put this location, this is where it said it is. Kansas City, Missouri. Are yes or no? 5 minutes? What do you mean 5 minutes, Steve? January 7th, it was the Chiefs versus the Chargers. Why did somebody say Chiefs versus Raiders? It was, I don't know. If he was drugged him, how does he not freak out? That's what I'm saying, guys. It doesn't make sense to me how you don't know about the bodies in the back. How you don't know about these bodies in the back. Men usually drink beer during ball games. Something put in beer or food poisoning, everybody's saying. Let me ask you guys a question. Tomorrow when I take phone calls, everybody better be ready with these phone calls tomorrow. Everybody better be ready. This friggin' story is driving me. It's driving me nuts. And I'm going to do a poll right now. I want to look towards the end of this because I want you guys to pay attention to what she said because everybody missed it and new people are coming in. Listen closely because she said the relationship with the 3 guys, not Willis, and more.
What is the last week
I'm doing the poll while this plays. Get ready.
been like for you after learning the news, and how are you holding up? I know you're close with these 3.
Yeah, thank you for asking. I feel like it's, obviously it's 3 people, so this is a huge loss. A lot of family and friends have a lot of questions that unfortunately haven't been answered yet. And I think at this point, most of us are really just hoping to be able to get some of those answers and understand some of the inconsistencies and what happened here so that we can, have peace and understand what happened.
Yeah. And I think for all of us following this story, whether you knew them or you're like me, you're following this story from afar, something doesn't add up here. I mean, 3 guys don't just get together and freeze to death while they're watching a Chiefs game, which is what the guy who lives at that home told police. What's your gut check telling you, Natalie?
I think it's important to note that these men were all friends. And so I think initially, no one wanted to speculate that anything intentional or malicious had happened. I think that's fair to the 4th party to state. But I think at some point something went terribly wrong. And, unfortunately, there was a party here that was alive and well. And I think that there was a lack of regard, maybe out of fear of consequence, out of fear that it might implicate him. I think that to make a blanket statement that these men froze to death is unfair.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's the case, to be very honest. I mean, I'm not the scientist here, but I feel to imply that 3 adult men with access to a home and access to their vehicles would, all simultaneously freeze to death in 39-degree weather at the same time is highly unlikely.
Yeah. What more can you, when you say this 4th party, I believe you're talking about the guy who lives at the home who told police that his friends froze to death. Can you share any more insight about?
The polls has just started, guys. Answer the poll, and it's 21 miles from where they were found and the stadium. 21 miles from the stadium. Is that correct, chat? Is that what Shelby said? With 100 stars. Oh, my God. Everybody. Oh, you guys. Oh, the star party's activated. Oh, I didn't know there was a star party activated. All right. Star party's activated. Bridget with the 100 stars. Congratulations. Ramona, 100 stars. Congratulations on your badges, guys. Star party's activated. Congrats. Everybody, vote now. Vote right now. Boom. You damn right. Because she's friends with them. Not the 4th guy. She's not friends with the 4th guy. No. You send me info? Thank you, Michelle. I'll look at the info right now, guys. Get ready. More information is spilling out, okay?
Their relationship, how they knew one another, and also, have you been given any more details as to how he didn't know these bodies were in the backyard or why he didn't report that they were in the backyard for days on end?
I actually did not know this man personally, was friends with all of the boys, but I only know of him. I've heard he's a very intelligent man. I've heard he is by no means stupid. He's a scientist, I know that they had all been friends for some years. And, I think the big questions everybody has are, the inconsistencies in the story. How can you be?
Yes, exactly. It's very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. Sharon with the 100 stars. Thank you so much. Bridget with the 2. Oh, my gosh. You guys are popping off on Facebook with these stars. Sharon, Bridget, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. If it was an accident, why would he go radio silent for 2 days until the cops show up? Mippy, these people were banging on the door, Mippy. Breaking glass. Why did it take for the police to get there? The people be like, oh, the police are downstairs. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. It makes no sense. Hey, Chronicle fam. What's up, Ashley? Oh, Ashley, you missed a lot. How you doing? Somebody is the HIV scientist going to work? people said that he packed up and took a U-Haul truck and moved. Is this correct?
Be in your home for 2 days and not know that, you know, all of these people who they were adults, they were responsible for themselves. But at some point, Tuesday, he was made aware early in the day, messages that he did read, that, you know, at least 2 of these men didn't make it home. So at that point, you have to ask the question, you know, would you not get up and look outside to see if their cars are there, you know, make your way.
It's the cars for me. It's the cars. I don't know about you guys. It's the cars for me. Remember, guys, you send stars. You could send a message any way you like. Sandy with the 100 stars said she mentioned that they stayed behind later than the others. I wonder how many others were there. That's what I was saying. It's a party. You get it? It's a party, guys. How many people were there? Who brought the drugs, if possible? If it wasn't Willis, we're not saying Willis is responsible. We don't know. But Willis, how you don't know? Was there more people the next day that spend the night? That house has 4 bedrooms, correct? Trust me, I'm a man. I'm a guy. We sleep on the couch. We sleep on the floor. We sleep on the bed. Was there more people involved? Think about it. It was not said about there wasn't more people. It's a party. Sunday night football. Guys, I watch football. Me and the fellas, we go out to Yard House. We drink beers and watch the game. Groups of us. So I'm thinking, is it a possibility that Willis doesn't have a play on this? Could he be colluding with somebody? Covering up? This is all speculation. I'm not saying he is. But could it be? It's kind of fishy to me how 3 dead bodies in your backyard, you don't see that. You don't search for them. You don't text them. You're ignoring people begging on your door, breaking your glass. But it took for the police to get there for you to actually come down in your boxers? Why are you holding an empty glass of wine? Are you trying to make it look like something? Speculation. Or could it be that there was somebody there at that party who was watching us all along that could have done something to these 3 men? It kind of blows my mind how this female knows 3 of them. Them 3 know each other together. They're close friends. Why close friends but not nobody else? Why 3 close friends but not Willis? Why them 3? Them 3 specifically. Chiefs fans. Kansas City. Them only. Together. 2 in the backyard, 1 in the porch. But why outside? Why nobody inside? Why not one? Christina said, do you think he called a cop friend? I don't know. Let's look at the results from the poll on YouTube first. I'm ending the polls in 10 seconds from YouTube and Facebook. This is your last time to vote.
Through the house, reach out to any of these friends that were looking for them. And unfortunately, he didn't do that.
Yeah, something just feels off about this whole story. And
thank you for watching.
I got a post right here for you guys to look at. Shout out to everyone sending messages in the DMs. Absolutely amazing. Bridget with the 500 stars. Bridget Smelser, thank you so much. Lichelle Walton, thank you so much. Star party ended and you guys reached, wow, a lot of stars. Bridget with the 2353 stars. That is, Bridget, thank you for supporting Chronicle, the podcast, with a huge number like that. Thank you. That keeps us going, keeps us helping these cases and these poor victims and these families. Bridget Smelser. Hashtag Bridget in the chat. Thank you so much. That's big. That's a lot of stars, Bridget. That's a lot. Yeah, I'm lost. I'll rewatch the replay. Ashley, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is a crazy story. This one is nuts. This one is nuts. Although I am not prepared to share how I'm feeling at the moment, My brother David was one of the 3 bodies found at this home, and he deserves my voice. My heart is breaking, but I'm just asking for prayers right now. Pray for the investigation. Pray for the families of the victims, and pray that this never happens again. It's a terrible feeling, and I can't explain how empty I feel. My big brother is gone, and the words just don't feel real. David Harrington. If you can too, guys, please kindly address her and be like, hey, no, from Chronicle would love to have a small interview to help your poor brother's voice be reached out by millions of people. You can show her my popular page on Facebook and my somewhat growing page on YouTube. Definitely more Facebook than anything. Please. Please. I would love to get these people's voices out there. Family members, listen to me. Somebody screen record this and give it to them. Please. Screen record this and give this to them. Please. My message to these victims and their families, I just want to help you. Please, I would love to do a private or live interview, however it may happen, to get your voice heard. Brother, father, son, I'm here, as I've always been doing this for years, to get these voices out. These poor victims. Justice will be swift. As many people who watch me, we dig deep in with facts and try to understand this case and solve it and give any clues, anything we can. Let me help you. Because this is sad. This is somebody's baby. Regardless of their age, 36, 37, 39, a mother is crying because she lost her son. I got posts of the daughter crying and the mother crying and then the friend crying. Like, what is happening? While the people who have done this is eating, sleeping, and doing what they can, these people are mourning. Even though we don't know it's Willis, we don't know. And me at Chronicle Nova is not saying that Willis is responsible, but it is very fishy. I would expect Willis to be very cooperative if he's innocent. But if this is your home, this is your house, they're your guests. You must know something that you can tell. You hear me, Willis? If you're watching this, share more information, okay? Please. Even if you have taken this or not, I don't know, but please. Bridget! Oh my God! With the 4465, Bridget, what is going on? With the 4,000 honey buns and 465 cupcakes. Thank you so much for this, Bridget. Hashtag Bridget in the chat. Thank you so much. Holy chicken strips. I'm ending the poll. Thank you so much. What the heck for supporting Chronicle? That means a lot. Bridget! Showing the results of the poll right now on Facebook and YouTube. On YouTube, it says 61% says this is intentional. This is intentional. While on Facebook, accidental is 9%. 9%. 30% says, I'm just not sure. I'm really not sure. Bridget, thank you so much. Remember, guys, you can get Facebook's. Oh, by the way, huge discount on stars. FB.com/stars. You can get discounts on your, you get like, I think it's 90% off or something like that. You get like stars almost for free, almost. So FB.com/stars, or you can see it in the pinned. You get stars for a huge amount of discount, okay? Just letting you know. Bridget. YouTube says this. Was these deaths intentional, accidental, or just not sure? YouTube says, 51% says this is intentional, no. We believe so. While 31% says, I'm just not sure, man. We're not sure about this one. Thank you, J Money. I appreciate you. 15% says this is accidental. Jen says toxicology report will tell. What, guys, what if the toxicology report says nothing? That would literally freak me out. That would possibly freak me out. Bridget Smelser. Thank you again, Bridget. Jesus, chicken strips. Who are you, Bridget? Teresa Emlo with the 200 stars. Thank you. She says, you're definitely the person people should be watching and talking to. You put your heart and soul into these cases. I just love watching how passionate you are. I appreciate everything you do. I am passionate because you guys watching me. Thank you. Thank you. Sacrifice to get higher in his job? Whoa, Ashley, that's a crazy statement. I don't know about that. Sacrifice, I don't know about that one. That's a little, that's a wild one. That's a wild one. Should I take some phone calls? Let's do it. Let's take phone calls. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Discord posted this. Adverse effects of fentanyl can put those who consume this substance into a very real danger and can potentially occur very soon after only one instance of fentanyl use. Effects of fentanyl can include, but are not limited to the following: hallucinations, visual disturbances. So hallucinations, visual disturbances, drowsiness and nausea, confusion, constipation, respiratory distress, muscle rigidity, unconsciousness or sedation, seizures or overdose. Bridget with the 9,525. Bridget. Who? Facebook. Who is this? Who's Bridget? Who is Bridget? I'm posting the phone number now. Get ready to call, okay? Who is Bridget? Who is Bridget Smelser in the chat? Okay, people, you're going to be able to do a phone call. Bridget! Just marry her already. I don't know who Bridget is. She's going crazy in the chat. She's wild. Bridget! It looks like we might get merch really fast. Yes, yes. I'm posting the phone numbers right now. Bridget! Just marry her already. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my God, Bridget. I'm posting the number right now. I'm pinning it. Thank you so much. Starry Night just said it. Read Starry Night's comment, guys. Get ready. I want you guys to call in and give me your Bridget! Bridget is crazy. I know, she's wild. Bridget Smelser. Wow. That is awesome. Yeah, she's an angel. Yeah, Bridget. All right, guys, the phone number is now put inside. You guys go for it. Text with your name. Would appreciate that very much. Just as Starry Night just says, give me your opinion on this case. Let me know what you think. There we go. We're done. Bridget. Where's Bridget's comment? Helen says, it's possible one of the guys could have brought something, and also, after all, it was a game day. Maybe got some bad stuff somewhere. I mean, you also have to remember that there possibly could have been more people there. We're looking at drugs. You know what I'm saying? We're so focused on drugs. Could it just be maybe drugs, or could it be something else? Could have been something else. I'm going to post Bridget in the chat. Bridget! camera footage, Sally, we don't have anything of that. It's still an open investigation. Because this is... YouTube says, Bridget, you rock. Yo. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Let's get some phone numbers. Let's get some people. All right, guys, that phone number that I provided you is, I typed it in the comments. You right now could text that number and text your name. And then I'll give you a call. I'll give you a call. And I want to know you guys, I want to know, guys, give me your opinion on this. You guys are very intelligent, especially during the Savannah Soto case. You guys helped a lot. So please, text your name, call in. Don't be shy. Do not be afraid. I want to get involved. I want to know what in the world is going on here.
You're learning the news, and how are you holding up? I know you're close with these three.
Yeah, thank you for asking. I feel like it's, obviously it's three people, so this is a huge loss. A lot of family and friends have a lot of questions.
So, Rodney, this is interesting. Rodney said, I expect a press conference no later than Monday. This gives authority time for an autopsy and text. See, so the toxicology report actually might take some time. That does take weeks. Now, I do expect like some type of update or something. You know, like this type. When have you ever heard this? This type of stuff happening like this. Oh, wait, there was an hour update. Chat, an hour update. An hour update. You guys ready to see this? This video posted 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago.
A bizarre story.
1 hour ago. You guys want to see this? Comment yes in the chat. Comment yes in the chat. Comment yes. We got an update video. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. YouTube, Facebook, hit that share button for me. Facebook, let's get involved, everybody. Let's get involved. Let's get involved. This is crazy. Guys, we need 10 more shares on Facebook. 10 more shares. Bridget Smeltzer, you still got me. Bridget, who are you? She doesn't even comment. I can't even see her. She's like this mystery woman. Sandy with 100 stars says, I'm very curious as to what conditions the body were regarding the hold on, let me move this. Can I move this? Decomposition. Rigor mortis, I think lividly will play a big part of this. Okay, Sandy, I see what you're saying. Okay. All right, we got it. 111 shares. We got it. Going to share on Facebook. Thank you, guys. YouTube, can we hit 350 likes? We're almost there. We need 40 more likes. We're almost there. K-Court. Thank you, K-Court. I appreciate you, K-Court. YouTube, we just need 40 more likes. Let's get it, guys. Brand new video update. I want to know what the hell is going on. I want to know what is going on. New update video. New video. I want to know what's going on here. Yes, I just got on. I missed a lot. Denise Brown, you can rewind it and watch it. We're getting involved. Let's go. I want to know. All right, guys, you ready? Let's go. New video.
A bizarre story out of Kansas City remains a mystery tonight. 3 men found dead outside of a friend's home after they'd all gone over to watch the Chiefs game with him last Sunday. The living friend, whose home they had gone to, never contacted the police, claiming the 3 men, identified as 38-year-old Ricky Johnson, 37-year-old David Harrington, and 36-year-old Clayton McGeene, froze to death outside of his home. According to Kansas City police, loved ones were trying to get in touch with the men, but were not getting responses. That's when the fiancee of one of them went to the home. No one answered the front door. The woman broke through a basement window and found a body on the back porch. 2 other bodies were found by the police in the backyard shortly after. Now, some family and friends are not buying the explanation that, 3 guys just freeze to death outside someone's home when they went to watch a football game. David Harrington's mother, Jennifer Marquez, recently spoke to our Kansas City affiliate to air her frustrations.
I'm furious. Everybody's furious. Nobody believes this story.
Friends of the 3 men also took to social media to air their anger. One friend saying, "This man was inside his home alive while my friends were dead in his yard for Lord knows how long. They were all hanging out since after the game Sunday. He knew people were looking for them. He read messages of people searching for him on Tuesday. My husband banged on his door for 20 minutes. My friend banged on a door and then busted a window and yelled and announced her presence while she's inside, and still nothing from him. Then the cops come 10 minutes later, and he comes out nonchalant in his boxers with an empty wine glass in his hand. Nothing is adding up. Dave, Clay, and Ricky need and deserve justice. They didn't deserve this." Autopsy results are currently pending, but as of now, the police are saying no signs of foul play. And they're not treating this as a homicide investigation. That seems curious, right?
Yes.
They just died? They just froze? I'm sure we're going to get more information once the autopsies come out, but I'm even trying to think about how this could happen, right? They go to the game, they watch the game, they go outside, they can't get back into the house, but what, none of them had cell phones? I mean, I just don't understand it. Anyway, big show tomorrow. We're covering all things crime, hitting everything from the stunning news out of the Scott Peterson case that the Innocence Project is now representing him to the upcoming Alex Murdaugh.
So tomorrow, ooh, we might find something tomorrow. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Ooh. Oh, it looks like, chat, we got another big case ahead of us. Sandy with the 100 stars says, oh, lividity. Oh, no, they play all for a big part of the conditions of their body. Yeah, they play a big part. Yeah, I thought you said livid. I said livid. Yes, Sandy. Thank you so much, Sandy. Thank you for the 100 stars. And yes, correct. Yes. Okay. I'm going to get in contact with all the family members and get not 1, 2, all 4, even the friend. Respectfully, I'm going to ask them if they would like to come on the show. Guys, I don't just do lives on Facebook. I do lives on Facebook and YouTube. And now I'm uploading YouTube shorts and TikToks officially. So that's why I tell people, follow my TikTok, subscribe to I always tell people, go to my YouTube. Because if I'm going to upload on YouTube doing shorts and videos, you're going to miss both contents. And if I can get this interview with them on not just one, I don't want just one, I want all. That will give us a great insight into not only who these poor victims were, but their rapport with Willis, with who was there, his friends. Hey, maybe I can get in. Who's friends with Willis? I got a lot of digging to do, but we're not finished nowhere. We're not nowhere finished. I need to get more involved, and I want to understand this case. There's a lot of things that's unsaid that doesn't make any sense. A lot of people think this is drugs, not foul play, of how these individuals sadly passed. We have a lot more to discuss, and I want you guys to be here. You have to like, follow on YouTube, and subscribe. On Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you hit bell notifications on, or you're going to miss out on a lot, okay? We've been 2 hours and a half on this case, and trust me, we have a lot more to cover. I have questions for the family, but I got a lot of questions for this guy because, again, something does not add up. Teresa said, oh, believe me, we'll be here. Teresa, thank you. Teresa M. Lord, thank you so much. That means a lot. That means a lot. We're gonna take phone calls. We could take phone calls tomorrow, guys. Let's do it tomorrow. Make sure you have your questions ready. Do your research. We're gonna be on here early tomorrow, around like I would say 7 p.m. Eastern time, so we can get some things done. I got videos to make about this case. I got a lot of videos to make, YouTube shorts and YouTube videos. So be prepared for that, okay? Remember, guys, go to my YouTube channel and boom, hit that subscribe button right here. Hit that bell notification on. That'll let you know. You'll be the first one here. Know that I'm live. You can rewatch the video on YouTube, and I'm going to upload private videos for you guys to watch. Shout out to all my members. Remember, my members, you have your secret tab called memberships. It's blanked out here. It's only for the people who are YouTube members over at YouTube. All right? Great work, team. Flashbang Barbie, good stuff. Peep that I sent you. Yes, okay, I got some more info for you guys. I know a lot of people are sending me a lot of information, and I'm going to look into it on Facebook. I'm going to go live a little more early yesterday so you guys could watch more longer and our podcast. Hopefully, we're going to interview tomorrow, okay? My love go out to the poor victims and their families. May they rest in peace, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. This is the end of the podcast. I'm going to dig more research. And if you got any information, send it to my Facebook or at Discord, okay? If you want the Discord, let me know on Facebook or on YouTube, and I'll put it in the comments, or comment on the video after this stream ended. If you comment, actually, I'll put in the description of this video when it ends. Give me 5 minutes. It'll be posted, okay? All right, guys. Have a good night, guys. You guys are amazing. I love you guys very much. Thank you for watching. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember, do good, die great. We have a lot to uncover. All right, guys. See ya.